Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, coming back to Granblue Fantasy, and we can see, unplanned, Rosetta is in both images here, both on the side and on the game screen. Doesn't really mean anything, but it is a coincidence. Anyway, last time we were here, we, along with the help of Hal, we were crossing the Grim Basin. We saved Dronk, who had been captured by the Estavian army and was held in a fortress that they'd built in the Grim Basin. And we went ahead, finished the crossing, so we could get to the primal beast of the Northwest, who had been under the control of something. We didn't really know what. And it was basically, so apparently the Northwest in Grande has a land bridge that extends through the Grim Basin to Nahlegrande, and the Primal Beast was hanging out outside of our Skydom, right? So we went over there, beat it up, returned it to its senses, and yeah, then we were just seeing the sights for a moment there. Hal's people somehow showed up. I still don't know how. The miasma that exists through the Grim Basin is incredibly deadly to the human body, so I really do not know how they got there, because there's no way they all have. There's no way that they have this kind of resource. Absolutely not. Because, think about it. We had to go through a lot of effort to get the one from Airsay. Like, who knew about that? Nobody. Anyway, this is just a minor nitpick. Because Hal separates from us. We look out at the Nahlegrande, getting looking forward to the new adventure. And then Loki shows up and blows us all away. Which, you might be forgiven for thinking that's the end, because we were on an island, and we were flung off of the island via some crazy winds. Apparently that's not the case. But we have been flung into the Nahlegrande Skydom without our ship. And in theory, then, because we were multiple people, we probably got separated. So, let's see exactly what's going on. So, I'm already here. What's this place called again? Can't tell. Can I see it over here? Yeah. We're in Adelva Kingdom, Merkmal Island. I should probably talk about the town page at some point. It's not at all relevant for this account, but I should probably talk about it. I'll get to it on info. Alright, so we are in an unfamiliar sky.
まったく、あのはぐれはつくづく真意の読めぬ輩よ。かの気空団をナルグランデまで導いたかと思えば、手のひらを返すようにこの仕打ち。
They didn't have to lead us to Nahlegrande. We were going to go there anyway. どう転ぶかわからぬ
という点では、ナルグランデそのものよりも扱いがたい道化よ。
Yeah, so this map, this area at the south is Grande, this area at the north is Nahlegrande. You know, just for clarity. So they're probably talking like this area? I don't know. Because they're saying something about the wall.
必要とあれば
I don't know.
計画の早期実行も考慮せねばならんな
I can't see anything else that's on the map that would be relevant to him.
ともあれかの気空団は気の毒なものよ
He's speaking as though we were.
されどあの者たちが立ち止まることは決してありはしないのだろうな
Hold on.
星と相対するはあの男の血の定めか
Hold on. He speaks in a kind of a weird way, like an archaic sort of style, so it's kind of hard to.
されどあの者たちが立ち止まることは決してありはしないのだろうな
Right. Okay. That's correct. That translation is correct. I mean, yeah, something bad did happen to us, but we're
なれ
good.
ばこそ
We'll get over
そ
it.
の血を継ぐ巫女の力とくと見せてもらうとしようか
That sounds needlessly threatening. Okay, so let's see what the cogs of fate have in store for us then, eh? Alright, continue. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so we're with V, which can make sense. He can fly, so even if he's being flung about by the winds, he has a little bit more agency in where he ends up than anybody else. Well, given these structures, there was clearly at some point civilization here. I couldn't imagine an outcome where we didn't end up severely injured or dead after what happened. But that's what makes it fiction. No, not really.
で、山を登って小領域を通ってなんだかんだで山頂まで登りきったんだよな。
Okay, good recap.
それで山頂からナルグランデ空域を見てたら通ってきた小領域が突然閉じて。
That did happen. It shouldn't have been that big of a deal to get back, right? But I don't know. We'll see. There could be some things that we don't know about. We're not privy to at the moment. That could have been a hindrance.
おいらたちみんな一緒に小領域に飲まれたんだ。
I guess that might be what it looked
他の
like
みん
from
なは
their
どこ
point
行
of
ったん
view.
だ。ルリアは姉さんはここにはおいらたちしかいねえのか。
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, they're dead, right? So that's... It's not the best situation to wake up to. Well, let's just go with that.
そうだよな。すまねえ。不安なのはおいらだけじゃねえよな。
No ship. No allies, strange land.
向こうも向こうでオイラたちを探してるかもしれねえし、
There's a lot of things
ちょっ
going
と
against us
近
at
く
the
を歩
moment.
いてみようぜ。
Alright, so we're checking out the island. It's very green here. Just like vibrant green.
これあの山の頂上で見たのと同じ空だよな。
Yep. Yep, this is
こ
Nahlegrande.
とはやっぱりオイラたちナルグランデ空域に来ちまったってことか。
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
オイラたちがいるのはナルグランデのなんていう島なんだ？
Well, the only way we'd ever find that out is if we were to find a native.
この空を見てすっげえワクワクしたのに、同じ空を見てこんなに不安で心細くなるなんてな。
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. I don't know what else to say. It sucks. We're not in the best situation in the world right now. But it could be way worse. We could be very injured. We could know that our companions were lost. It's hard to say. Alright, it could be way worse, so might as well just move forward. And crew? It's just main character and B. What's going on here? That's a weird thing to say.
そうだな。他の奴らを探すにしても、とにかく情報が必要だもんな。
Yeah, you always gotta have
情
intel.
報を集めるなら人に聞くのが一番だぜ。
Have we even seen any people here?
となると、まずは人の集まってそうな場所を探さねえと。
I mean, what if we ended up landing on an uninhabited island? Right? If this same thing had happened in Grande, we could have landed on Lubacy, which is a place that, like, very few people land.
なんだあれ。なあなあ、あれ見えるか？なんだと思う？
Can I even hear him? Like, it looks like he's flown way up in the sky. So it's like...
でっけえよな。慌ててて今まで気づかなかったぜ。
So what is it? Like a mountainside
お前は
fortress?
あれなんだと思う？
Or like a town built into a mountainside? Castle? A castle would be a fortress.
どことなく白っぽいよな。
It's hard to say, right? I don't know.
ってことは、あそこになら人がたくさんいるんじゃねえか？
I mean, it's possible, but it's also possible it's abandoned. It's still a good place to go. Because even if there's no one there, we'd find some supplies,
そ
probably.
んじゃ早いとこ、あのでっけえ建物に。
And we'd definitely find shelter if there's no one there.
てめえ、人をつくんのもいい加減にしろよ。
That's an echoey voice.
今の人の声だよな。それになんかすっげえ怒ってたけど。
Ah, it's fine, it's fine.
だな。もしかしたら喧嘩になってるかもしれねえし、注意していこうぜ。
Why would it be our business if some people are getting into a fight here? That doesn't seem like a good idea to get involved in.
今すぐ答えろ。お前ここで何してた？
まあまあ、そうカッカするなよ。な、怒ったっていいことないぜ。
Hey, I've seen you before.
俺たちがここまでなるほど怒らせたのはお前だろうが。
だって言えねえもんは言えねえもん。だからこそこそしてたんだぜ。
Yeah, I guess
意気揚々
that's
と
fair.
見つけて何してたか教えろって言われてもさ。
I think both sides have a good point. You know, what are you doing? Secret? But he shouldn't be sneaking around there. Yeah, fair enough. If both sides have a legitimate,
こいつ話にならねえ。
like if these outlaws have a legitimate claim to where they're to not like try to repel trespassers, they're probably in the right.
どうする？キングのところに連れて行くにしても。
He says king there, just letting everyone know. Moreover, he says king in the Japanese text. He says king in English, so hopefully it was something that you could hear. But
なんだお前ら。
it seems to be a title or
援軍
nickname.
か。お前これを狙ってたな。
ちょっと待てよ。
Yep. Now we're getting roped into this because people don't explain things and are drawing conclusions. To be fair,
残念だったな。
they did draw
史
that.
上最強のドラゴンを従える彼
conclusion
女
on
が
their own.
駆けつけた以上、お前たちの命運もここまでだ。
Yeah, all right.
何言ってやがんだ。オイラたちそいつのことなんて知らん。
No matter what you say, you're gonna end up getting forced to be involved. Wait. Did he like run over to us just to grab me?
どうせこいつら君たちのことも見なつきないからさ。
I don't know, man. This guy's movements are kind of suspicious.
くそ。なんか知らんがごちゃごちゃしやがって。
この際もう何でもいい。全員まとめておとなしくしてもらうぜ。
Yeah, I mean,
覚悟しろ。
I'd say we could join the other side, but given that we know in the script that they're already called outlaws, then we probably don't want to be involved with them. Seems like a bad move for our PR. So we're in an interesting situation here, where we have our main character solo, and we can't use summons. Of course, I say it's an interesting situation, but it's not a difficult one. I'm just glad we were able to get the mastery level on Spartan. Gotta get that EXP so we can get mastery level. It's really important for us. Alright. We'll go ahead and pick Kaguya. This is a spoiler alert. Alright. Let's go ahead and bring water. Let me double check my grid here, make sure it's not... Yeah, this is the right one. Just had to make sure I wasn't completely out of date.
助かったぜ。ありがとな。こいつらほんとしつこいのなんのって。
I don't know. I wouldn't be
ちょっ
particularly
と
happy
この
about
辺りで
this.
調べ物があってさ、昨日から近くの村に泊まってんだ。
Because we did hear him talking about how he's keeping secrets. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's a bad guy, but I wouldn't. I think my initial disposition would be a little negative given what
い
happened
きな
here.
りオイラたちを巻き込みやがって。
Yeah.
いや、ほんと、それについては謝る。ごめんな。
Yeah, you better
声が聞こえた
apologize.
から様子を見に来てくれたんだろ。
Okay. Sure. I mean, we did.
俺も見つからないように気をつけてはいたんだけど、場所が場所だったからな。
So he's bad at sneaking. Gotcha. I mean, it's not for everybody.
それで、お前たちはこんなとこで何してたんだよ。
What were we doing? No idea.
道に迷ってるんだったら、そこの獣道を道なりに進んでいけば。
Seriously, I have no idea what we were doing.
道に迷ったっていうか、オイラたちこの島のこと全然わかんないんだ。
は？
Truth.
じゃあどうやってここに？
Oh, you know, we're just special that way. I mean, it is true that we've kind of entered an elite club. People that have traveled between Skydoms, that's a pretty elite club. There's, it's pretty exclusive.
おい、どこ行くんだよ。
I mean, if he's gonna run off, we're gonna have to follow
戦
him.
ってんの。悪いけど、お前も一緒に来てくれ。
So he's trying to stop a battle. I wonder if there's some sort of tensions
どう
going
する？
on, and he's trying to alleviate them.
まあ、何か起きてるってんなら放っておくわけにもいかねえもんな。
Hey, it's Catalina.
くそ、なんなんだこの女剣士、やたら強いぞ。
I mean, yeah, she's pretty strong.
そうは言っても向こうはガキをかばいながらだ。一気にかかれや簡単に。
Kid, huh? I wonder if it's a native. It's a local. Probably a local. Okay, well, we did the ambush thing.
バネさんとルリアじゃねえか。結構オイラたちのすぐ近くにいたんだ。
It's Luria. I'm blind. I wasn't paying any.
それに
You know,
よかった無事だったん
I'm
ですね。
so used to the captain and Luria just being stapled together at all times that I forgot she was missing. Even though I just said something about it. I mean, seriously, every event, like almost every story mission, they're always together, right? So you just get used to it. Anyway, that's my bad.
ルリアたちもひとまずは元気そうじゃねえか。
ああ、しかし見ての通り状況は思わしくなくてな。
I mean, you know, you guys survived, so probably everybody else
他
could
に
have
仲間
survived.
がいやがったのか。
That's good for us.
でも大した数じゃねえ。全員で畳みかけるぞ。
感動の再会中悪いけど来るみたいだぜ。準備はいいな。
Got the good old-fashioned BDSM Harvin over here. The I guess we should call him Leather Daddy. Yeah, Leather Daddy outfit. Those who know, you know. Anyway, I'm just gonna push the button. Okay, let's get everybody good and going. Stop it, please. Might as well just summon. Get the kill with the summon. Good stuff. Alright, so, good stuff. Good player, good player. I guess now we can technically call it a group. Because I mean, this is the initial crew. It's all good, Luria. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think our party knows what happened over there. I mean, it's the most obvious answer, so that's definitely what we should be assuming has happened. Nope, just us.
ごめん、今の大体聞かせてもらったんだけどさ。とりあえず俺の泊まってる村まで一緒に行こうぜ。
Those two things have nothing to do with each other.
疲れてるだろうし、一度ゆっくり休んでから次の行動を考えた方がいい。
But I do understand what he's saying.
俺ももう調べ物は終わったし、
This is some
村まで
rando that we met here.
確かに彼の言うことも一理あるな。
I mean, it makes sense.
じゃあ
We
決
should
まり。
rest and regroup.
まだ盗賊がいるかもしれないから静かについてきてくれ。
あれ？なあ、村ってあのでっけえ建物の方じゃねえのか？
ああ、私も気になっていたんだが、あれは何らかの軍事施設だろう。あれだけ大きな施設ならそこを中心に人が集まるだろうし、村があるならその近くじゃないのか？
Well, there's probably some conflict going on. We don't really know much about the geography or kind of settlement locations, political situation, anything. We can really only trust the word of a local.
本当に何にも知らねえんだもんな。確かにあの砦はこの島メルクマール島の中心であり象徴だ。けどまあよっぽどの用がない限り近づくべきじゃないだろうな。
Alright then.
そんな。でもどうしてなんですか？
そりゃこの島の中心的な奴らがなるべく関わりたくない連中だからね。
Alright.
このメルクマール島はある巨大な盗賊団に支配されてんだ。
Okay, so it's
その盗賊団のアジトこそがあの巨大な砦なんだよ。
it's a criminal gang. In theory, at least. I don't really know. According to Kain, it's a criminal gang. We don't know what's going on here.
キング、大変だ。ああ？封印の近くを守ってた奴らが妙な連中にやられたらしい。
封印の？それでそいつらどうしたんだ？まだ封印は破られてねえだろ。
ああ、封印に用があったわけじゃないみたいで、そのまま村に向かった。
Mm-hmm. Okay.
わかった。封印にはもう2、3人多く手だれを
What
回しとけ。
kind of seal are they talking about here?
久々に興味が湧いた。その妙な連中とは俺が直接話をする。
Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, Windows. Why? I'm sorry about that. I can't redo the video. I hate Windows sometimes. I apologize for that. Shouldn't say sometimes. I usually hate Windows. Alright. King of the Outlaws. Well, let's see what's going on here. Well, obviously we're just going to go with Kaguya. So we're in this situation where we're still limited on our party. So we are fixed party with main character Catalina. It's not that big a deal. We can handle this. Okay, so village elder from a village that's like separated from the fortress.
なんとあの白壁から小流域に飲まれてこちらにいらっしゃったとは。
Yeah, we're pretty amazing. I should say what happened to us is pretty amazing. It's really weird.
白壁というのは
エオニオ山脈。確かファータグランデじゃそう呼ぶんだっけか。
Yeah, how would you know? Eh?
ナル
I mean,
グ
he's
ラン
right.
デ区域ではあの大きなお山のことをそんな風に呼ぶんですね。確かにでっけえ白い壁みたいにも見えるよな。
It makes sense that two different groups that can see the same things but can never speak to each other would call the same thing different things. The same landmark.
駅に随分近い島ですから。日々目にする姿からおのずとそのような名前がついたのです。
Gotcha. Oh, we didn't
あま
get...
り遠くまで飛ばされたわけではなかったよ。
Good, we didn't get blown all the way to the other side of the skydom. I
私たちには
still don't think it's that good.
もっとたくさんの仲間がいたんだが。
Like, is that good?
エオニオ山脈の頂上。あの場にいたおそらく全員が小流域に飲まれてしまったんだ。
Yep. That's exactly what happened. As the observers of the story,
この辺りで
sure.
他に私たちのような漂流者の話を耳にしてはいないだろうか。
Don't grunt at me.
あのさ、はっきり言うと今団長たちがここにいるだけでも奇跡に近いんだぜ。
Yeah, you're telling me.
このナルグランデ空域はファータグランデよりも小流域の研究が進んでてさ。
How do you know? What do you know about the Fanta Grande?
小流域には気流みたいな一定の流れがあることが分かってんだ。
Uh-huh.
ただそれは気空艇を動かすような気流の何十倍も強くて、しかも全空域をつなぐ壁である小流域全体を巡るように流れてる。
So, like the jet stream sort of thing? Probably. Yeah, that's probably it.
じゃあそれって
つまり一度小流域に飲まれて流されたらどこで小流域を出られるかわからない。
Oh no, that sounds bad.
小流域に飲まれた漂流者がこのメルクマール島に流れ着いたのももう数十年ぶりの出来事です。
Okay. I mean,
お連れさん方が小流域から吐き出されていたとしてもそれが一体どこになるか。
it's all part of the story. It's just like, yeah, they're probably dead.
ナルグランデでもファータグランデでもない空域に流れ
It's
着
just
く
like
ことも
we
あ
did,
りまし
it's
ょう。
they're literally giving you the we'd have no idea where they are. I don't know if I wouldn't call it a speech, but yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If we can just keep traveling, we can just keep looking.
じゃあオイラたち一体どうしたら。
それなんだけどさ、一つ提案。
提案ですか。
ああ、団長たちが良ければひとまず俺と一緒に。
Ah, it's a recruitment ad. I get it. He's telling us that our friends are lost forever, so now he's trying to recruit us into his suspicious cult. No. But he is trying to recruit us to doing something. That's not a voice that we're familiar with.
この声まさか。
I mean, we as the observers of the story, readers are familiar
う
with it.
ちの部下が迷惑かけたってんなら挨拶くらいするのが礼儀だと思ったな。もてなせとは言わねえがよ。顔ぐらい見せてくれてもいいんじゃねえか。
If we're being completely fair, we were just attacked unilaterally. That was not our fault. I don't really know what the circumstances around Luria and Catalina were, but when it comes to the captain and V, we were just attacked. Just attacked. Falsely accused of being involved with Kine. And, I mean, then we were, but it was only after the fact. How dare you?
あれほど彼らとは問題を起こさないようにと何度も言ったじゃありませんか。
いや、俺も気をつけてたんだけど、一回絡んでくるとなかなか解放してくれなくてさ。
That's not how that works, man.
この島は彼らの国なのです。逆らえば一体どうなるか。とにかく早く出てください。我々を巻き込んでくださるな。さあ、あなたたちもです。
No, I get it. That makes sense.
うわ、ちょっと待てよ。オイラたちは。
No, it's not our fault, but like.
この島は彼らの国。ということは、訪ねてきたのはおそらくあの盗賊の仲間だろう。
It's not our fault, but from the perspective of the people that are living there, our presence is a huge liability. Yeah, I got it. And for once, this is the time to be talking about this.
King, こいつらだ。
おお、お前らか。俺の部下が迷惑かけたってのは。
King, by the way.
俺はラインハルザだ。この島のゴロつきを仕切ってる。
Okay.
それで、お前らに興味があるんだ。ちょっとアジトまで付き合えよ。
You know, we're probably not. Yeah.
今私たちには貴殿らに付き合っている
It's
時間
probably
は
not
な
responsible to follow strange people back to their to an unknown
そ
location.
うかい。じゃあ
Just in
仕
general.
方ねえな。
Say nothing of the circumstances we're currently in. Okay. So because we're not coming with you, you're telling
殺
us
すなよ。
to beat up your guys?
俺は話がしたいんだ。
Because we'll do that. You don't even have to ask.
やっぱこうなんのかよ。
Nothing I love more than
今時間が惜しいが
killing
降りかかる
bandits.
火の粉は自
I
分で
don't
払う
know.
しかないな
Alright, well, let's
ここで足止めされるわけにはいかないんだ早々に片付けさせてもらうぞ
Yep, we will dispatch them. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Hey, if you want us to take out your guys, we'll do it. That's kind of a service that we offer.
Hey, 私が相手になろういいぞ見つか私が相手になろう見つか
Ow.
いいぞその調子だ
Alright. Nice, solid win. Hey, what can I say? That, like, he just sent his guys at us. That's asking us to take them out. It's what we do. We've done that since the beginning of the game.
よしこの調子なら
カタリナ、
Hostage techniques, eh? Yeah, I can't say I'm happy with that. Our good guy protagonists would not be happy with this situation.
悪いな。お前らが強いのはよくわかったが、こっちもこれ以上やられると困るんだ。
ゲドウが
どうする？
どうするもこうするも
mean, I think our protagonist in this scenario would 100%, like our group would 100% just surrender. That's what we do. We have to save the innocent child.
わかった。行こうぜ、アジト。
You aren't part of our group. You weren't even fighting.
ほら、団長たちも。残念だけど、こうなっちゃお手上げだろう。
Why are you pretending like you're one of our crew? Huh? It's the exact same thing that happened when we got attacked the first
それ
time.
でいいだろう。早く話してやれよ。
I am concerned. Obviously.
ねえよ。変に勘ぐるな。
No, obviously not. Don't look into it any further. I'm obviously not
So
suspicious. I don't know about that.
従ってくれるってんならこっちから言うことは何もねえな。じゃあおとなしくついてきてもらうぜ。今さら暴れようなんて考えるなよ。
Yeah, don't even think about letting loose and
ル
fighting.
リア、私と団長のそばから離れるなよ。
You know, once we release our hostage, how dare you should never fight, because then we'll kill the hostage we don't have anymore. I don't know. Okay, moving right along.
<sighs> この先どうなっちまうんだ、オイラたち。わかりません。でも絶対に他のみんなと合流しないと。
Yeah, I mean, you're just...
大丈夫だ。こんな包囲など簡単に。
I don't really... Hold on. What? Like, how did these two thoughts connect to each other? What's happening? What's gonna happen to us? I don't know. But we gotta go meet up with everybody else. Larry, are you okay?
やめとけよ。これでも俺たちはただの盗賊じゃねえんだ。
Yeah, I mean, that might be the
お前も
case.
まともな訓練を積んでるならもう少し判断は冷静にな。
But we can probably take you. You don't know what we've been through.
お前もだと。
ああ、そうだよ。こう見えて俺たちは一応全員元国軍だからな。
I mean, we spent most of the
野良の
last,
喧
like...
嘩しか知らねえような連中と一緒に考えてたら痛い目を見ることになるぜ。
I mean, sure, but we spent most of the last arc of the story cutting through like professional soldiers from the Heiress Empire. So you're saying, oh, we're not your average bandits. That I'm not impressed. Yeah, we're ex-soldiers. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
そう悔しそうな顔をするな。お前らの実力は認めてんだ。うちの連中を蹴散らしておきながら全員きっちり命までは取らねえ。ほんと大したもんだ。
Yes, we're in holding back mode.
でだ。ここからが本題だ。お前ら、俺の仲間にならないか。
これだけ数がいてまだ足りないっての？本当に一個師団でも作るつもりかよ。
Well, from what we understand, what they have here is...
まあ、そんなところだな。
what they have here is a land, right? They have an island where they've established control with essentially a kind of a rogue militia, but they don't have any legitimacy, so they'd be trying to consolidate power here, which might, because if they're here, if their interest is in holding this Merkmal island, they would want to be able to repel anyone else who's theoretically got claims to it. Yeah, and I mean, if they're going to build a country without legitimacy, they need a pretty overwhelming power. I don't know what that means, but sucks. That sucks. I don't know what else to say.
それじゃ、お前、ドリッド王国の
Torrid Kingdom. Okay.
その様子じゃ、お前も関係者か。まあなんだっていい。ないものはもうないんだ。それをとやかく言っても仕方がない。問題はその後だ。俺たちは俺たちを受け入れてくれる新たな国を探した。
Okay.
だがそんな国はどこにもなかった。あれだけ国の乱立していた時代にもかかわらずだ。まあ関与していなかったとはいえ、クーデターで滅んだ国の軍隊なんざ、どこも受け入れたくなかったわけだな。
Okay, so they were in the official military of this Torrid Kingdom that got overthrown with a coup d'etat, and that made them lose their place because they were the relics of the old regime. Okay, I gotcha.
結局、強い弱いってのは何を背負ってるかなんだろうよ。大国の威信を背負っていた国軍もあっという間にただの弱者だ。それでも秩序を守ろうとすりゃ、どんどん歪みが大きくなっていく。当たり前の話だ。その秩序を作ってんのは俺たちの正反対の連中だったんだ。
And we've actually seen another person in a similar position to this in Pommern. Except the people that took down the Erste Empire that was us. So we had a little bit more of a positive input in the end there. And there wasn't a replacement regime, so
だから俺は作るんだよ。
Yeah.
弱い立場の今の俺たちでもちゃんと生きていける国ってのをな。
Alright, sure. You do what you gotta do, man.
詭弁だな。村人たちを弱者を虐げておきながら、お前は何を言っているんだ。
That's fair. They were pretty aggressive toward the common folk.
お前、王を志したことはあるか？
何の話だ。
Clearly no.
王ってのは君臨するもんだ。俺が村から金品を奪うのは税を徴収することと変わらない。
The method is pretty important when you consider what you do to people.
俺たちはあいつらの命やあらかじめ決めた以上の財産を奪うことはしない。その上で外敵や魔物からは俺たちが村を守ってんだ。このメルクマール島は名目上イデルバ王国領だが、実質何の統治もされていなかった。
Yeah, so this is a different country's territory that he's
だから俺た
basically
ちが
set
来
up
る
shop
まで
here.
は村は村として体裁を保つのが難しいほど魔物に脅かされていたそうだ。
Well, this is a pretty complicated scenario.
あいつらは俺たちを恐れてるんじゃない。俺たちがこの島を出ていくことを恐れてんだ。
You can say
し
that
か
all you
も
like.
徴兵
They
がない
didn't
こと
say
を考
that.
えれば、イデルバ王国やレム王国よりもはるかに平和に暮らせている。
The only reason
こ
they're
れ
not
でも俺たちが村を虐げてるってのか？
the only reason they're not drafting people is because they have a lot of ex-military personnel
し
already.
かしだな。
虐げてると俺は思うぜ。
That's fair. No, he's not wrong.
お前そんな言い方したら王様は国民いじめるのが仕事みたいじゃねえか。
That's not the problem. I'd
お
say
前の言ってることはそりゃ制度としては共存できてるかもしれねえけどさ。
the real problem is the fact that this Merkmal island belongs to a different kingdom. And these soldiers from a different country came in and are essentially engaging in, like they're trying to carve this place out as their own kingdom. That's definitely not going to be, like, that could result in some serious problems for the natives of this island if the Edelva kingdom were to react and send military forces to take these hostile invaders out. Especially if the locals would be found to be cooperating with them and, you know, working for or with them. You gotta be careful when it comes to stuff like treason. Because working with these,
村のやつはやっぱりお前らのことも怖がってたと思うぜ。
working with these people or like paying them or anything, like they can at least claim that they're being stolen from.
それが権威と責任だ。
But if they're willingly giving stuff to Reinhardtsar and his people, that could be construed as
そ
treason.
んなのってねえだろ。
Treason is
み
bad,
んな笑顔で幸せに生きたいだけなんだからさ。
mostly because treason results in people getting executed.
じゃあ、お前がいただきたい主君ってのはどういうものなんだ？お前の思う理想の王ってのは何だ？皆を笑顔に幸せにできる王ってのはどんな存在なんだ？今はまとまらないのならそれで構わない。ただ、もし見つけられたのなら聞かせてみろよ。興味がある。
Okay. You know, part of the reason why I said this is a complicated situation is I don't actually think that Ryan Hartzar's group is doing something bad necessarily. If they're just coming to this place that is undergoverned and unprotected from, you know, natural hazards, and, you know, they're trying to establish themselves. They want a home, and they're giving a service to the people in exchange for funding and support. Like, it's not a bad thing to do from like a moral perspective necessarily, but it's complicated because of, well, national borders and national politics. Anyway, continuing right along. Obviously, more Kaguya. We always go Kaguya. We want the experience and item drop bonus. Alright, so we are into the Outlaw's Den, which is the fortress on the mountain that we saw.
じゃあ改めて聞こうか。俺たちがお前らをさらったのは何も仕返しをしようってんじゃない。俺はこのメルクマール島を国として独立させる。そのためにはイデルバやレムに負けない力が必要なんだ。だからお前らの力を俺に貸してくれ。
No.
できないか。何か事情があるんだな。
私たちには今離れ離れになってるたくさんの仲間がいるんです。それを放っておくなんて絶対にできません。
Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate.
残念だな。本当に惜しい。
私たちには貴空士として目指す場所と待ってる仲間がいるんです。
I mean, and also from the beginning, we were
きっとみんなも同じように私たちを探していると思います。
we would have never gotten involved if Kain hadn't just shifted the blame onto us
私
for
た
no
ちと
reason.
みんなの距離はすごく
Of course,
すごく遠いかもしれません。
we would have gotten involved when Catalina
だ
and
から
Luria were being
私た
attacked.
ちも手を伸ばさないと、お互いに手を伸ばさないときっと届かないと思うんです。
Yeah, I mean, that's possible.
だからとどまるわけにはいかないのか。
Yeah, we gotta keep traveling.
はい。
I mean, yeah, she's not wrong. We are going to try to find everybody who was in our group.
やっぱりただもんじゃねえんだな。それでお前はどうする？
Yeah, Kain, what are you gonna do?
俺はお前を止めたい。
止める？
お前の言ってることは分かった。お前の理想もそう悪いもんじゃないと思う。だけど俺もう誰も死なせたくねえんだ。
Yeah, push for independence
今
can
ナルグラン
become
デは
pretty bloody.
確かに荒れ放題だ。イデルバにレムだけじゃない、アウライグランデのイスタバイオンまで絡んできてやがる。 今こうしている間にも新しい国が生まれようとしているのかもしれねえ。けど今このナルグランデで国を建てるってことは、お前も分かってる通り世界と戦うってことなんだ。それがどんだけいい国でも、どんだけ崇高な目的があっても、絶対に新たな争いを生む。
Not wrong. That's something that we've seen in
争いが生
world
まれれ
history.
ば人が死ぬ。どんだけうまく交渉しようと、どんだけうまく軍を動かそうとだ。俺は人に死んでいい理由があるなんて思えねえし、思いたくねえ。
Yeah, pushes for independence do tend to be resisted.
支配の正当性だとかプライドだとかいろいろあるけどさ、全部生きててなんぼだろ。
And we as outsiders really can't speak to.
俺はお前を見過ごすことはできねえよ。
We really can't speak to if Idelva is a decent country or not. We have no real idea what they're like.
随分と泥臭い信念だな。
泥の匂い上等だろ。泥は命の源だぜ。泥から畑が生まれて、俺たちはそれ食って生きてんだからさ。
Okay.
ってわけで行こうぜ。もうこれ以上ここにいる理由ねえもん。
Still, why are you acting like you're one of us?
けどよ。
逃げられると思ってんのか？この人数に囲まれておいて。
I mean, we can definitely
逃げるさ。
win.
な、そうだろ。
Come on, we're pros at cutting down
かっこいい
professional
な。
soldiers.
カタリナさん、これが団長って苦労するでしょ
いや、まあむしろ助けられていることの方が多いさ。
So these two lines here, Kind's second part of this is, you know, Catalina, I bet you have your share of troubles with a captain like this, right? It's like, yeah, you know, you're with the captain being how they are, you know, reckless, whatever. Yeah, it's got to be troublesome for you. And Catalina's saying in the second part, well, it's more like, you know, I get helped more than, you know, the trouble. So, anyway.
たく、楽しそうだな。
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fun.
楽しくねえのお前。それならほんとやめた方がいいぜ。国づくりとかさ。
And if I weren't having any fun, I wouldn't be here.
やめられるかよ。俺はもう決めたんだ。だから逃げられると思うなよ。
Okay. Yes. The Harvins.
おしまいだ。
Yep, engage the whip. Go ahead. I would really appreciate it if you'd stop doing that.
おしまいだ。
Oh man, these things are crazy. Let's just go ahead and delay so we can make sure to kill this thing before it does another
いいぞ
turn.
その調子
Alright,
だ。
well, we didn't need to, but that's okay. Go ahead and summon Kaguya. Would you believe it? We're gonna take these guys out. Yeah, we'll note that Catalina's much weaker than our captain here. That's because she's a fixed unit. So she's not getting any benefits from her grid or anything. She is getting the benefit of our summons, though. So, just Kaguya. Anyway. Take out the outlaws, as expected. That's what we're here for. I have no idea. Yeah, we don't have a ship right now. The Grand Cypher's left on the other side of the Grim Base, so back in Nahlegrande.
島中をくまなく探されればまたすぐに見つかってしまうだろうな。君も奴を止めたいと言っていたが、何か考えでもあるのか。
策ならあるぜ。けど俺一人でやるには人手が足りねえ。
Telling you, he's trying to recruit us.
だからな、俺に協力してくれよ。あいつらを何とかするまででいい。
This really isn't our business, but we're probably gonna say
今は
yes.
まだちょっと話せねえけど、ちゃんと見返りだって用意できると思うぜ。
どうしましょうか。
まだわからないことも多いが、ただ背に腹は変えられないのも確かだな。
そう来なくっちゃな。
Told you we were gonna say
こっちこ
yes.
そよろしく頼むぜ。
If it were up to me, I wouldn't have said yes, but that's just because we don't know anything about this situation beyond what we've heard. And from what we've heard,
よっしゃ。
we have no
それじ
idea
ゃ
of what
早速
what
始めるとしようぜ。
Kind is trying to do. Who is
立ち
he
止まってな
working
んか
for?
いられねえんだ。脅すぞこの砦を。
Okay, I guess we can do that. Alright. Kind's trap, eh? Alright, let's move on. See what's up. This isn't where we were.
Kain! 起きて、カイン。今日が出発の日だってあれほど言ったじゃないか。
If you're talking to Kain, he's not there.
君がそんなじゃ周りに示しがつかないって前にしっかり話しただろう。
Of course, neither am I, so I can't really say anything about whoever this is.
起きる気配なしか。参ったな。カイン、入るよ。ほんともう2、3発殴ってでもいい加減君を起こさないと。カイン？
Yep. like I said, he's not there.
カインカインもう、隠れてるなら、今それどころじゃないし、そろそろ本気で怒るよ。
Nah, he's with us. He's not here. What are you gonna do about it?
まさか。カイン、見ませんでしたか？
え、カイン様ですか？
カイン様ならおととい俺前乗りしてくると鼻歌混じりにご出発なさいましたが。え、まさかあれ勝手にレオナ様には言ってあったんじゃ。
すぐに出ます。準備を。
They did say her name, by the way. The soldier called her Leona. So, just wanted to throw that out there. That had nothing to do with Kyne's trap. Alright, so back to the present where we're running away.
キング、あいつらどこにもいねえ。もうアジトを出たみてえだ。
まずは俺の手のひらを出て作戦でも立てようって話すのか。
どうする？すぐに追跡部隊を組んで。
いやいい、封印の件もある。人手は割きたくねえ。
Still have no idea what this seal they're talking about is. I'm sure it's gonna be important, so we're gonna figure it out.
港の連中に事が片付くまで誰一人船に乗せるなと伝えろ。妙な気空艇の出入りがなかった以上、あいつら旅行者にでも紛れてこの島に来たんだろうな。
No. I mean, Kyne maybe.
島から出
Us?
られな
No.
くしちまえば焦る必要はねえ。
I mean, he's not wrong.
その上でゆっくり島中を探して。
いや、その必要もねえ。あいつらには自分から出てきてもらう。
でもキング、あんなひねくれた奴らが出てこいっつって出てくるとは。
出てくるさ。お前らも見たろ。
I mean, if we're in a position where we can't just like we can't leave the island, we will have to show ourselves eventually.
村に人質を取りに行くと、いっそ村の大人全員を人質にしてもいい。そうすりゃ、あいつらも血相を変えて出てくるだろう。
We're not a threat to the village. Go take the villagers hostage. Threaten their lives. I don't know about that, man.
考えてるだろうな、今頃。
Ah, so this was all his interpretation of events. What
だから
are
ちょうど
we
今
doing?
何人かで村に向かってるんじゃないか。
なんだと。
Yeah, I mean, this is all kinds personal
カタリナ
interpretation
さ
of
ん、どこ
events.
行く気だよ。
We don't really know if that's happening or not.
あの村へ戻る。奴らを止めるためにな。
I'm sure based on the storytelling conventions of
いや、
a
ダメだ。
JRPG, he's going to be
カタ
correct.
リナさんたちには別の仕事がある。
But we have no way of knowing if he's correct or not at this point.
それに、こっちの行動を悟らせないためにも、今はあいつらを邪魔しない方がいい。
Yeah, it's better to let them take the hostages. Yeah.
今村に盗賊どもが迫っているのが分かっていて、それを放っておけというのか。
そうだ。今は動くべきじゃない。
Kind of depends on what the strategy
誰
is.
も死なせたくないと言ったその口で、村人を犠牲にしようとするとはな。
He didn't say that.
村は犠牲にならない。誰も死なない。むしろ今迂闊な行動を取れば反撃の機会を失うことになる。
なんだと。
Yeah, calm down, guys.
そうですよ。まずはちゃん
No
とお
problems
話し
here.
しないと。カタリナの気持ちもすごくわかるけど、カインさんにも何か考えがあるみたいだし。
We really don't know this guy very well. And we're in a position where, unlike a lot of the other times where we've put trust in people that we haven't known,
団
This
長たち
time-
の言うことも確かに一理ある。
this time we're putting the lives of people we don't like,
Naga.
people other than us in
少しでも
another
村が危
person's
険だと
hand.
分かれば、私はすぐにでも奴らを止めに行くぞ。
Right? Because previously it's been like, oh, we don't know Rackham very well. Well, we will trust in him
Arigato.
and
カタリナさん、
put ourselves in his
Demo.
hands.
今は
This
俺
is a
を
little
信
bit
じてくれ。
different.
俺だって村を見捨てたいわけじゃない。カタリナさんを止めたのにはちゃんと訳があるんだ。村で乱闘になった時、あいつら村の人を人質に取ったろ。
Yep, that just happened recently. No way we would forget
あ
it.
の時誰が人質にされたか覚えてるか？
Was it that little girl's dad, you know?
聞いといてなんだけど、よく覚えてるな。
Why are you acting like you're impressed? That didn't happen all that long
彼に
ago.
は小さな娘がいるようだったな。人質に取られた後、すぐさま女の子が。
そう、近くには彼の娘もいた。にもかかわらず、あいつらは人質に彼を選んだ。人質に取るなら扱いやすく最も効果のある相手を選ぶのが常識だ。
That depends. The correct answer for if you're gonna hold
村
a
に君臨して
hostage.
たあいつらのことだ。村人たちの家族関係は当然把握していただろうし。
The correct answer if you're gonna hold a hostage is to pick the most effective person, who is going to have the most effect at demoralizing your opponents.
そうでなくても力の強い大人の男と小さな女の子なら普通どちらを人質に選ぶ？
Again, it depends.
それは。
あいつらはただのならず者じゃない。自分でも言っていたようにこの島を統治しているつもりなんだ。
I mean, if the man is an important figure, then taking the man hostage would be more effective.
つまりラインハルザにとって村の人たちは税を徴収する労働力であると同時に国として王として守るべきかけがえのない国民でもある。
once again, that's your interpretation of
だから
his position.
王を志すラインハルザが闇雲に民を傷つけるとは考えにくい。
And I'm pretty sure it's implied here that you don't know him any better than we do. So, I don't know.
これが一つ目の理由。そしてもう一つ。人質は安全だからこそ人質足りうるんだ。
それって人質になった方が安全ってことです
Now,
か
as to his second point, that does make sense. A hostage is a hostage
大雑
because,
把に言うとな、
yeah, they're
人質を
used
取ると
against
いう
your
のは
opponent.
相手と自分との約束だから。
If you're just killing your hostages for no reason, then they're not
人
very
質を
effective
取るってのは
hostages.
人質を無事に解放することを条件に相手に何かを要求する行為だ。だから人質に危害を加えることは裏を返せば自分から交渉を潰すようなもんだ。片方が約束を破ったらもう片方だって約束を守るわけがな
I
い。
mean, there is a little bit of danger in that way of thinking, in that you take a hostage because
つまり
if the opponent
人
decides
質を傷つけ
to
れば俺たちは絶対にあいつらの言うことに従わなくなる。
if the opponent decides to declare that they are not going to agree to your demands,
そんなことをすれば
the
あいつら
hostages
も俺たちも村だってただただ犠牲が増えるだけだ。
the hostages must be sacrificed in that scenario, or else the person taking them would lose all credibility.
そしてラインハルザはそういうことが分かってる。だから無茶をすることはまずないよ。
That's why it's dangerous. You gotta be careful when you're thinking about things in that way. We also don't know how patient Reinhardtzer is.
分かった。それで私たちは何をすればいい？
Because his level of patience would greatly affect how long the hostage would have guaranteed to be saved. Alright. Let's move on and start putting down this independence movement. That's what we're here for.
よし。じゃあとは任せたぜ。
カインさん、本当に大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫だって安心しろよ。もう全部調べがついてることなんだからさ。
And given the scene that we saw from, the beginning of this chapter,
そりゃ戦闘は避けられねえだろうから不安に思うのはわかるぜ。
he's clearly involved with a
でも俺の見立てで
military
は
of some sort. So he's just recruited us to do his job
そ
for
う
him,
じゃねえ
basically.
っておいらたちだってこう見えて結構な修羅場をくぐってきてんだぜ。
And because he happened to be near us
そ
when
れ
we
よ
got
りさっきの作戦だと
when
な
we
ん
met with
だかん
Reinhardtzer,
だ一番危ない目に遭うのはカインなんじゃねえのか？
we ended up being chased along with him. It just sucks that he was here for he wasn't here, we wouldn't have this problem.
だって俺が立てた作戦だぜ。
君が村人たちを人質に取らせたのは本当に最善を考えた結果だったのだな。決して自らの保身のためなどではなく。
もう最初からそう言ってるだろ。
Yeah, but we don't know you that well, so we can't trust you. Well, we can, but we can't fully.
俺はもう誰かの犠牲の上に生きるのなんてごめんなんだよ。
Oh, yeah, so we're basically trying to judge him based on the actions that he's taking. Okay. Clapped his hands. Sure, we'll change the subject. I won't talk about that anymore.
兵は神速をたっ飛ぶってな。ちんたらしてたら全部手遅れになっちまう。
Alright.
俺もう行くわ。後のこと頼んだからな。
He's being very evasive right now. I don't know about this.
君は彼を、カインをどう思う？
Why? I don't know really what to say here.
面白いか。確かに興味深いという意味では私も同意見だ。
It's like, what do you think about this guy? It's like, Catalina, like, we've only known him for like 10 minutes, maybe longer than you have.
カインの話も行動も確かに納得のいくものではあった。だが恐ろしいまでに冷徹な男だな、彼は。あの状況下で冷静に分析し、感情に流されることなく敵の裏をかいて最善を導くとは。
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know how much of it would be accurate, but we can definitely come up with a narrative for like what kind of things Kain has been through up to this point, given the information we have. Right, we saw him in the we saw the scene at the beginning of the chapter where he was being looked for by these military personnel. He doesn't want to allow anyone else to die, and he's, willing to take risky maneuvers to try to avoid that, situation from coming to be, right? So we can come to the conclusion that someone he knew and cared about a decent amount probably died in the past, military related, in war, in armed conflict, because otherwise he wouldn't be so gung-ho about trying to stop Reinhardt from doing his freedom movement thing. Anyway, moving right along.
でもカインさんは本当に冷たい人なのかな？
I don't know if I'd say cold. I would probably just say composed, at least at the moment.
カインさんの人を助けたいっていう気持ちは本当に本物だと思う。ちょっと冷たく見えるのもきっと本当に誰も傷つけたくないからで。
I mean, you gotta keep a level head when you're trying to make
村のやつが人
decisions
質
that...
に取られるのを見過ごすって聞いたとき、オイラもすっげえびっくりしたけど。
Yeah, you gotta keep a level head when you're making decisions that are going to put people's lives in danger.
なんだかんだ言ってちゃんと村のやつらのことも考えてたもんな。
That's kind of what he said, yeah.
はい。言っていることややっていることが冷たくても、でも本当はすごく温かい人なんじゃないかなって思うんです。
カインといいドランクといい、ああいうタイプはどうも真意が読めないな。
Yeah, but they're not that similar.
だが彼が悪人ではないということについては私も同じ意見だ。
I mean, we can say that they're both scheming, but
だからこそ最終的にカインの作戦に乗ったのだからな。
that's just a trait. There's a lot of other elements of the characters
カイ
that's
ンも
very
向
different.
こうで頑張ってくれてるだろうし。オイラたちもカインの言ってた封印とかってのに早く行こうぜ。
What is this seal? What are we doing? Like, are we gonna release some sealed away ancient evil or something? What is this thing? What are we talking about?
確かこの辺だったよな。オイラたちが会に会ったのって。
そうか。それならカインの話によればこの近くに封印があるはずだが。魔物か。村から遠いせいか、この辺りにはさすがに魔物がいるようだな。
Okay, yep, monsters. Well, you know what they say, whenever you run into,
村の人たちのためにも足止めされるわけにはいきません。
whenever you run into obstacle monsters, you have to kill them. It's non-negotiable here. Alright, let's take them down. We are still in the fixed party, so that's kind of irritating. But I mean, with auto life and a decent HP total, I doubt that we're in any real danger here.
私が相手になろう。いいぞ。
No, my auto life. Classic.
せめてもの情けだ。安らかに我が奥義お見せしよう。愛しおしまいだ。準備はいいか。いいぞ。その調子だ。
Alright, that worked out. I see some earth elemental enemies here.
私が相手になろう。いいぞ。
If we're being perfectly clear about what we should be running, we should probably be running our light team, but
いいぞ。
it really doesn't matter.
準備はいいか。いいぞ。その調子だ。
Alright. That was a pretty easy win. Alright, Kine. What's left for your trap here? What else are we doing? A situation is happening in the village. Okay. That tells us literally nothing.
くそ、どうして俺たちがこんな目に遭わなきゃいけないんだ。頼むからおとなしくしてろよ。俺たちはこう見えて血を見るのは嫌いなんだ。
Okay.
「俺たちは何も関係ないだろう。あいつらとお前らの問題なら俺たちを巻き込まないでくれ。」
そう騒ぐな。殺しはしねえから安心しろよ。
Yeah, but if there's no chance that you'll kill them,
少しばかり
they're
不
not
自
valuable
由
as
するとは思う
hostages.
が、これもこの島のためだと思って。
おいおい、王様の都合で不自由させられちゃたまったもんじゃないぜ。
来たか。どっかで俺たちの様子を伺ってるとは思っていたが、少しばかり数が少ないな。 他はどうした？
なんだよ、俺だけじゃ不満か？
It's not what he asked.
余計なことはするなと言ってるんだ。ここは俺たちの国だ。 お前らに逆転の手段なんてねえんだよ。
Look, we've taken down stronger countries than yours, so
それとも
We
仲
got
間
this.
割れでもしたか。お前だけでも俺の仲間になる気になったか。
いや、やっぱそれはできねえわ。
じゃあなぜのこのこ一人で出てきた。
出てくるように仕向けたのはお前だろ。理由なんてそれだけだ。
it's all for the sake of the plan, whatever that might be.
残りはどうした。どこにいる。近くでこの状況を見張ってるのか。
どうだろうな。言えるわけねえだろ。
Another fair point.
ラインハルザー、お前本当に国を建てるつもりなのか。
That's what he's been
So-
saying.
俺たちが信じられる場所で生きるにはもうそれしかねえからな。
That is
こ
not.
の島はイデルバ王国領だ。独立を宣言したならまずイデルバ軍が攻めてくる。
Yeah. Yeah, that would happen. Almost certainly.
状況によってはイデルバに貸しを作るためにレムも押しかけてくるかもしれない。それにここは小流域に近い。七葉の騎士や他の空域の連中まで目をつけることだってあるだろうな。お前らはそんな連中全部と戦うつもりなのか。
戦うさ。それが国を持つ、国を守るということだ。
Yeah.
お前言ったよな。この島には徴兵がないって。ってことは戦うことになるのはお前とその仲間だろ。
Yeah.
本当に仲間が大切ならわざわざ死に急ぐことはないんじゃねえかな。
Yeah, I mean, they have just completely
違うな。
irreconcilable viewpoints
お前
here.
は何も分かってねえ。俺たちは俺たちのために戦うんだよ。自分たちの居場所は自分たちで作らなきゃならねえ。
Yeah, I mean, Reinhardt's guys, they lost their place to be when their
昔の
country
俺たちはそれを怠った。
fell, right?
用意された世界に甘んじた結果、その世界に裏切られ、全てを失った。
And, you know, as formal members of their military, they were
人
probably,
は腐る。
you know, that's
国も
generally considered to be
世界も
respectable.
俺たちはもう二度とそんなもののために戦うのはごめんだ。
So, you know, he's got to
だから
find their
俺たち
their
は
place to
今度こ
exist.
そ俺たちのために戦う。それがどんな結果になろうともな。
結果は一つしかねえよ。全滅だ。お前らは一人残らず命を落とすことになる。反乱、独立はイデルバの罪の中で最も重いものだ。それにイデルバの王は甘いやつじゃない。 戦うと決めた相手は必ず殲滅する。あいつはそういうやつだ。お前たちの人数なら軍が本気を出せばそう長くかからずに制圧される。この村も何事もなくイデルバ軍に保護されるようになって、それで終わりだ。後には何も残らない。お前たちがやろうとしてることはそういうことなんだぜ。それでもお前は大事な仲間を戦場に送り込めるのかよ。
キング、
俺さ、お前の仲間にはなれないけど、やっぱりお前のこと嫌いじゃないぜ。
何？
Yeah, I mean, Reinhardt's feels like he needs to fight. That's at least what he's been expressing so far. I gotta fight for his right to exist, fight for his place to be, his place in the world. Still have no idea what that means. Okay, we're on the outskirts.
この辺りだと聞いているんだがな。
あ、これじゃないですか？カインさんが言っていたのって。
Maybe. You know, generally hidden glowing stone slabs are key items when it comes to
これ
you know, plot developments.
少しだけ聖少女に近い感じがします。
なんだって？確かカインのやつ封印って言ってたし。
So it's close to primal
もしか
power.
してこの島の聖少女を封印してあるのか？
I mean, maybe.
でも似てるんだけど聖少獣とはまた違う感じがして。
ともあれ星の民が絡んでいることは確かなようだな。
Yeah, but I mean, how reliable is Lyria's senses? Or are Lyria's senses anyway?
剣を構えるんだ。お出ましのようだぞ。彼の予想通りにな。
Yep, well, whoever it is, we'll rush through, finish this off real quick, and then start playing with this seal.
ここで何してやがる。おとなしく武器を捨てて両手を上げろ。
And just looking at this Reinhardt's crew, right? They seem like they were just born to be bandits.
カインの言っていた通り、ここが正念場になるだろうな。託された以上、失敗するわけにはいかない。
Yeah, we're good.
村人とカインのためにも、ここを切り抜けるぞ。
We're good. Let's do this. push the auto button. Yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly concerned about what's going on here. Yeah. We're good, we're good.
いいぞ、その調子だ。いいぞ、ジェージェー。
That guy just melted.
いいぞ、チェイチェイ。私が相手になろう。チェイジェー。準備はいいか。
Okay, that's no problem.
その調子だ。ミキサせめてもの情けだ。やいいぞ、我が奥義。お見せしよう。アイシクルネイル。
Definitely looking forward to getting our party back. Because having the ability to field other characters is pretty nice. Okay. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Alright. So that was Kind's trap. Still don't know what the objective of this trap was.
さすがだな。これであらかた片付いたか。
これであとはカインからの指示を待つだけだな。
If you think about it, that was what, 7 guys?
あ、
It's not that many. Not that many.
本当に気をつけるんだぞ、ビー君。
あたぼよ。オイラだってこう見えてキクーダの一員だからな。
Sure.
じゃあ何かあったらすぐ知らせるぜ。
Oh, he's going on scouting? Yeah, he's going scouting. Gotcha. To be fair, being able to scout from the sky would be pretty useful.
空を自在に飛ぶことのできるビー君を合図や連絡の手段に使うか。
I mean, that's only
これもまた
reasonable.
私たちにはない発想だったな。しかし心配でもあるが。
I guess none of us were really kind of cognizant of being a flyer.
そうか。そうだな。誰より付き合いの長い君が言うのなら間違いはないな。
You know, I usually say that we're the group of good-hearted idiots. In this particular case, I'm just gonna say we're a group of idiots. If you never thought about using V's ability to fly to talk between groups, come on, guys. That's like the basics of the basics. Alright, so what are we doing with this mysterious stone slab?
それにしてもこの封印って一体何なんでしょうか。
That is a great question. I suspect it has a great answer, right? Right?
カインからは合図があったらこの封印を破壊するようにとしか言われていないからな。
What kind of signal?
そうだな。カインは少なくとも私たちよりはこの島に詳しいようだった。
No option for I'm doing it now? Come on, guys.
不甲斐なく思わないでもないが、今は彼の作戦に全てを託そう。
That's all good. We should probably just let Kine do his thing. This is really his show after all.
ありえねえ。お前、何者だ。どうして次回封印のことを知ってやがる。
じゃあ、今のはまさか次回封印を。
いや、それはまだだ。それはありえねえ。まだ封印は無事だ。だが
さっきのは団長たちが封印周辺を制圧した音だ。もう合図も来てる。
Okay.
あとは俺から合図を出せばいつでも団長たちは次回封印をぶっ壊せるぜ。
てめえ。
Yeah, now who's got hostages?
なあ、さっきからあんたたちが言ってる封印って何のことだ。
Thank you.
なんだか知らないが島であまり物騒なことは。
心配いらねえよ。次回封印を壊しても村に被害は出ねえもん。
The naming convention is a little bit weird. What is this thing?
ただお前はあれを壊されちゃ困る。そうだろラインハルザ
だからその次回封印ってのは。
次回封印ってのはあの砦シュテルンフォートを破壊するためのものなんだ。
It would be inconvenient for Reinhardtzer if the fort he were to lose
あ
that
の
fort.
砦を破壊。なんでそんなものが。
細かい話は省略するけどシュテルンフォートはかつて星の民が作ったものなんだ。
So it's extremely old.
そもそもナルグランデの辺境であるこの島にどうして砦があるのか。
Couldn't tell you. But I
一体
imagine it
何
has
と戦う
something.
ためのものなのか
Given that you're
考えたことはないか。
bringing it up in this context, I would imagine it has something to do with the Astrals.
いや、
まあそれは今そこまで重要じゃないから後に回すとして、砦を作った星の民は考えたんだ。この砦にもしものことがあった時のことを。
もしものこと。
そう、砦が敵に占領されてしまった時のことだ。
Yeah, I mean,
敵に砦を奪われては今度は敵がこの砦を拠点にどんどん攻めてくるかもしれない。
but here's the thing, though. If the ability to destroy the fortress lies outside
だ
of
か
the
ら星の民は
fortress,
極秘で砦から離れた位置に砦を崩壊させる封印を作ったのさ。
then what if you're like using the fortress and then suddenly an enemy has found this thing and bam, now the fortress is
もし
destroyed.
も砦が敵の手に渡った時にその敵を砦ごと一網打尽にするために。
Like, the only way that this plan works is if the fortress
それが
was
その
disposable to
次
begin
回
with,
封印だっていう
intended
の
to be
か。
captured.
そうだ。だがそれはもう500年以上も前の話だ。トリッド王国の正規軍としてこの島を調査することがなければ俺も知ることはなかっただろう。お前の話した内容はナルグランデの星の民の動向も含め軍の諜報部くらいしか知り得ない内容だ。ただの旅人だの貴空士だのが知ってるはずはねえ。お前は一体何者だ。
First line of this is just a normal traveler or skyfarer would have no way of knowing the things that you were talking about, right? The seals and astrals and whatever. So who are you? It doesn't mention specific people. Like, we're not talking about the captain and the crew, we're talking about... It's not, kind isn't those things. So who are you? Yeah, now let's both hold hostages against each other.
そんな状態で砦が崩壊を始めたらどうなると思う？
はったりだな。封印を制圧しに行ったのはあのお人よしたちだろう。あの連中が敵とはいえ何十人もの命を奪う引き金を引けるとは思えねえ。
I'm pretty sure we've done that before. Did we forget what happened?
そうだな。だから言ってない。
Did we forget what happened at the Enforcer's headquarters? We've definitely done that. We've hurt innocents. Cut them down in cold blood. Yeah, let's play some hostage chicken.
言ってないんだよ。何が起こるか。団長たちにはな。ただ必要だから。そして村に被害が出ることはないから、合図があったら壊してくれと伝えてある。
Good old hostage chicken.
クズが。てめえはあいつらも騙して利用してるってのか。
そう捉えてもらって構わない。俺一人が罵られて済むなら安いもんだ。村人を人質にしたお前らに対抗するにはこれくらいしか策が思いつかなかったからな。これで状況は五分だぜ。さあ、どうする？盗賊王。
お前は砦にいる俺の仲間すべてを人質にして何を要求するってんだ。
村人の解放、それとこの島を無抵抗でイデルバ王国に明け渡してほしい。
That's pretty tenuous arrangement. Because the only card that Reinhardtzer has... Yeah. The only card that Reinhardtzer has is right now is that he's got the villagers as hostages.
キング、それじゃあ砦の奴らは
ラインハルザー。俺たちが自界封印を制圧したってのは嘘なんかじゃねえぞ。
だがお前にはできない。そうだろう。 あとは合図を出すだけと言ったな。だったらなぜさっさと砦を落とさない？
Well, obviously it's because of negotiations.
拠点を失えば俺たちは遅かれ早かれ壊滅する。もちろん最後まで抵抗はするがな。カイン、お前もお人よしだろ。血を見るのを嫌う。だからこんな交渉を持ちかけてきた。あの砦が崩れればそれだけで何十人も命を落とす。そして残された俺たちは死に物狂いで抵抗するさ。何せもう失うもんがねえからな。村にも当然被害が出る。後先を考えなけりゃ俺だけで村を壊滅させることもできる。
そんな。
カイン、お前にはその全てが背負えるのか？
お前は仲間のために国を建てようとしてたんじゃねえのかよ。
I mean, he is, but
お前だって仲間を見捨てるなんてできないだろ。
look, you've got him in a bad position.
いいや、できる。俺は本気だ。もう後には引けねえんだ。もう俺は逃げねえ。何を犠牲にしようと俺は。
やめ。
Okay. It's a very white screen. Oh, it's that Leona that we saw in the other scene. Alrighty then. Old battles, new paths. Alright, let's do it. I would like to get through the content on this island as soon as possible. I would like to get my party back. Thank you.
どうなってんの？
What? Got a problem? What's going on, V?
どうしたんだ？先ほど何か驚いたような声を上げていたが。
And you could hear that from all the way up there?
それにさっき
You got some real good hearing.
大きな音が。
おいらもよくわかんねえんだ。いきなり知らねえ姉さんが出てきて何が何だか。
Right. I mean, yeah, we don't know what's going on.
何かカインも予想しない事態が起きたのかもしれない。
Right, but then what are we gonna do about this glowing slab that we've no, we're just gonna leave it behind? Alright. Well, it looks like we just did a bunch of stuff for nothing.
"ご苦労。周囲への警戒は続けつつ、村への移動を急がせてください。
てめえ、イデルバ王国軍か。
I mean, you could probably recognize the soldiers by their uniform. That's how we could recognize the Air Empire soldiers at just a glance. They all wore the same armor.
助かったぜレオネ。
カイン、後でお説教だからね。
カイン、てめえ、全部時間稼ぎだったってのか。
いや、本気だったぜ。ただ軍が動くのももう時間の問題だった。
I imagine Kyan running off on his own
全面
would
衝
have
突
sped
を
them up
避
a
けた
little
かったん
bit.
だよ。
Oh, you're too late for that.
イ
Now you
デ
gotta
ル
deal
バ
with
王国
it.
軍とお前らが全力でぶつかったらどっちもただじゃ済まねえからな。
Like, hey guys, what did we miss? What's going on?
カイさん、大丈夫ですか？
No, he's obviously been laid out and he's unconscious on
彼らは-
the floor. Come on, Luria, you have eyes. That we should ask who these people are.
ネオネもそいつらも俺たちの味方だ。
They're your allies, yeah. In the Japanese, he says our allies,
な、
which is not
もう
necessarily
終わりに
correct.
しようぜ。もう状況は五分じゃない。お前の負けだ、ラインハルザ。
いや、まだ俺たちは負けてねえ。
キング！
あの砦からはこの島の全てが見えるからな。援軍が来たのはお前たちだけじゃねえ。
Yeah, I mean,
俺たちは逃げ
this was always how it was gonna be, right?
戦うことを恐れねえ。お前と違ってな。止めたければ力ずくでやってみせろ。
I mean, Reinhardt's has been shown to have a goal. It's not as a purely selfish ambition.
止まるわけにはいかねえんだ。
It's for the group. Well, anyway, we're gonna push the attack button.
いいぞ。私が相手になろう。
Oh yeah.
準備はいいか。
Definitely nice to be able to
いいぞ。その調子だ。
just semi-auto through these. We've got enough HP to take a reasonable amount of damage. Pretty good.
アイシクルネイル。ミキサイ。いいぞ。その調子だ。
Alright.
片付いたか。
Oh, easy enough win.
先を急ごう。
Let's move right along. Yep. They are in open clash, as expected. That's because Reinhardtzer didn't think that he could.
そういうこと考えるのは後だよ。
He thinks he can't pull back. He's got to make a stand.
今は起こってしまった戦いに勝たないと。
Yep.
分かってるけどさ。
What a busy guy.
カイン、何する気？危ないから私のそばを離れないで。
Where are you going, Kain? What is he up to?
So そこまでだ。観念することだな。わかった。待ってくれ。もういい。降参だ。
Alright, that is... That's probably a little overboard. In general, it would be considered poor form to... It would be considered poor form to kill somebody who's surrendering. Like, and legitimately surrendering, right? It's not a false surrender.
Shogun!
I mean, it would be a big pain to capture these people, but yeah, it's generally poor form. I mean, and ultimately, Idelvo might judge that they need to be killed anyway, but that can be decided later. doesn't need to be decided on the battlefield right now.
ごめんごめん。でもほらこの通りなんともねえかな。
カイン、大丈夫なの？なんで君はそうやって。
大丈夫だって。ほらそれより
Seems to be a strange level of desperation in Kai's actions too. We don't really. There's something behind that.
ラインハルザ。
My theory about Kai and having lost somebody previously in a military engagement is looking more and more likely with the way he's acting here.
終わりだ。もう俺たちの負けでいい。俺たちはこの島をイデルバに明け渡す。
キング！
これ以上やっても勝機はねえ。それが分かった。命令だ。お前ら全員武器を捨てろ。
So rather than seeing all of his guys get cut down here, they're all gonna surrender, throw themselves on the mercy of Idelva.
一つだけ嘘をついた。どうにも俺にはこいつらを見捨てることはできねえ。俺は国も誇りも失った。俺自身にはもう何の価値もねえ。だからこそ仲間の命だけは守らなきゃいけねえんだよ。
Yep, and that's how they end up surrendering to Idelva. And we, as the captain and the crew, we have no idea what kind of place Idelva is. I mean, Kine did go out of their normal procedure to come here ahead of time to try to avoid more bloodshed, so. But he's also, it's hard to say, just from seeing a couple of characters, what kind of country Idelva is. I mean, I'm sure we'll see it soon enough.
Kain は何者なんだよ。
兵たちが先ほど君のことを将軍と呼んでいたようだが。
Then isn't that an answer?
Ah, 俺イデルバ王国で将軍やってんだ。
Not sort of. He literally, he's very declarative there.
私から説明しますね。
And who are you supposed to be?
この度はカインが義弟が本当にお世話になったみたいで。
Okay.
本当もう本当にごめんなさい。そんな私たちカインさんにいろいろ教えてもらって。
In a circumstance like this, where we're on, kind of in a.
なんだかんだで持ちつ持
No,
たれつっ
shut up.
てな。
when we're on something like this, which would be like an official military deployment, Leona seems to be associated with the Idelva military also. Isn't it kind of inappropriate to be referring to him as like her brother-in-law to people that she doesn't know? Right? This is not the right scenario to bring that up. Like, if they were to be like, oh, we'll go back to Idelva, you know, you helped Kain out, we'll meet privately, you know, in a private setting, we talk about it like that. That seems more appropriate. It just feels inappropriate to bring those personal relationships into a military matter that's going on right here. I don't know. It's something about that rubs me the wrong way.
しかし、やけにいろいろなことに詳しいと思っていたが、まさか一国の将だったとはな。
ってことは、カインは結構偉いやつなんだよな。
You could
オ
say
イラた
that.
ちと初めて会った時、そんな偉いやつが一人で何してたんだよ。
なんとかして戦いを避けられないかと思ってさ、下調べしてたんだ。
Investigating.
実はそもそも陛下からメルクマール島の盗賊を鎮圧するように勅令が下っててさ。その時あらかじめ聞いていた島の様子から素直に軍を動かしたら盗賊たちと全面衝突になると思った。
That's to be expected. They were trying to do their independence movement thing.
それで何か方法はないかと思っていろいろ調べてたら気になる情報を見つけてさ。あの砦には自戒封印があるって確信したから、それをうまく使えないかと考えたんだ。
そんなに危ないものだったんですね。
君はとんでもないことを私たちにさせようとしていたのだな。
Oh, don't
そ
worry
れに
about
つ
it,
いては謝
Catalina.
る。本当にごめんな。
First of all, they could be considered bandits, and we've definitely struck down more people in the past.
ただあれはあくまで交渉の材料であって実際に砦を崩すつもりはなかった。
We just didn't really talk about it when we were cutting out the
あれを
Imperial
抑えれば
soldiers.
盗賊たちもおとなしく島を明け渡すと思ったんだ。まあ結局それをラインハルザに読まれて逆に追い詰められちまったわけだけどさ。
Yeah, so ultimately, the actions that he took before the Idelva army showed up really didn't
結
mean
局誰も
much.
死ななかったんだからそれでいいじゃねえか。
But the actions that he took during the battle were something that seemed meaningful, because Reinhardt's was keeping a real close eye on him, which he wouldn't have done if they hadn't met before the fight started.
ともかくカインも皆さんもご無事で何よりです。
So Kain made an impression on the
それ
guy.
で団長さんたちは離れ離れになってしまった仲間を探していらっしゃるとか。
Why do you know that? Who told you? It could have been Reinhardt, sir. We did tell him.
ああそうそう、手を組む前に見返りを用意できるって言ってたろ。
It could have been Kain, but I don't know.
人探しをするなら何より情報が不可欠だろうし、身を寄せる拠点も必要になる。
That's true. You definitely need specifically information. A base of operations.
うちの国イデルバ王国に来たらいいんじゃねえかと思ってさ。
A base of operations not so much as necessary, but a
ここ
place
の
to
制圧に
meet
協
up
力してもらっ
is.
たわけだし、国としても客人として迎える理由は十分ある。
Right, because if you get a message out to your friends and you're not at home when they show up, you need to be able to
国を挙
meet
げ
back
て
up there.
ってわけにはいかねえけど、俺にできる範囲なら仲間探しにも協力するぜ。
Gotta go find these guys. Who is it? It's Rackham, Eugen, Rosetta, and Io, right?
なるほど。見
Nobody
返り
else.
というの
Yeah.
はそういうことか。今の私たちにとっては願ってもない申し出だな。
おお、歓迎するぜ。
Okay. Yeah, going to Idelva makes sense. We have a connection there with Kyan. And we have a good relationship with him, and he's already promised us aid. So that's not so bad. You do have to be careful, though, with, you know, moving in as a guest to a country that they're not going to try to use you. We don't want to be used. We're not the used type here. Can we get our team back, please? I miss having characters.
一時は明日のことすらどうなるかわからなかったが、状況はあまり好転していないにせよ、ひとまず当面の心配はなくなったようだな。
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with Catalina, but, you know.
やれやれ、ようやく一安心だぜ。
It'd be nice to get some experience on the other characters that I would be using. What's wrong, Kine? What
い
happened?
や、ごめん。言ってなかったけど、安心するにはまだ早いんだ。
What do you mean?
え？それって。
It seems like he's asking for us to fight him, so, I mean, if you look, Leona, you can stand out of the way. You know, we'll fight him if he wants to. That's the kind of people we are. We take a lot of fights.
この島を出る前にどこかで仕掛けてくるとは思っていたさ。お前がそう簡単に諦めないことは分かってた。ただ数に勝る敵に囲まれた以上、仲間の命を優先するなら降伏以外の道はない。だがもしそれでも諦めることをしないのなら、最小の犠牲で最大の戦果を得られる賭けに出る。それはつまり己の身一つで敵の大将、つまり俺を潰すことだ。
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how viable that would be as a plan, though. Because they're still outnumbered. And they still have a command structure in place. Though Reinhardtzer does seem to be desperate here.
軍事力なんだっていい。それがどんな力であろうと 圧倒的な力は全てを退ける。
Okay. Gotcha.
これこの力魔性に似て。
いや、それとこれは別の力だ。ラインハルザはもともとトリッド王国の軍人らしいからな。
This second sentence is not what Luria says. She says it seems to be like dark essence, which is primal power, but that's more specifically. Sorry, I had to bring that up. It's important context.
どういう意味だよそれ。
Yeah, we really have no idea what that means.
詳しい話は後だ。このまま暴走させたらこいつ自身の命が危ない。
Not so much if he goes unhinged, it's just if he continues to rampage around. Like if he gets out of control. Oh no, I can't help. I'm hurt. Please do it for me. You don't have to say anything. Don't say less, man. We've got this.
まさか。
You don't have to fake an injury. Even if he's not faking it.
するにしてももうちょっと方法が。
あの時から。
はい。
どうした？大丈夫か？
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take care of Kine. Could you do the fighting thing for
団
us?
長さん、申し訳ありませんが、この場をお願いできますか？
I mean, it's nothing if not consistent in its writing.
ちょ待てよレオネ。俺だってまだ戦え。
Yeah, poke him in the leg again. There you go. Get him out of here.
今の君は足手まといだから。それに誰も死なせたくないって言いながら自分が死にそうになってどうするの？本当にごめんなさい。けれど今だけでも力を貸してくれませんか？
悪い。頼めるか。
Sure. Like I said, we got this.
本当に頼もしい方々ですね。
I mean, for real.
まあここまで来て見捨てるなんてできねえよな。
Like from our perspective, Reinhardt's is just some guy. He's got, like Luria said, he's got something that's like dark
それに
essence.
私たちはまだ戦えますし、カインさんは
We've
ゆっく
fought
り
against
休んでて
people
くだ
that
さい。
use that stuff before. No problem.
今さら逃げることなどできるわけがないからな。最後の正念場だ。油断するなよ。
ここは俺たちの国だ。お前らに逆転の手段なんてねえんだよ。
Yeah, say whatever you want, man. Just because you say it doesn't make it true. Oh, you guys can't possibly, come up against us. Like, yeah, I don't know. We're good, man.
私が相手になろう。
焦る必要はねえ。
我が奥義。
Yeah, he plays you.
愛しくるネイル。
It really is amazing how much difference there is between the captain and Catalina's output right now. That didn't do anything. Oops. That's okay. Alright, this is all over. I deflect by using Catalina's third skill so we can show we've got a lot more in the tank. Alright. Good stuff. Jade piercing. Yeah. Well, looks like you lost. That's a shame. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like Kine said, it's hard to think of Reinhardtzer as just a villain. He certainly plays the role of an antagonist here. But he has a clear-cut purpose, and he's not doing anything particularly bad. Though, it's hard to say, like, from the point of view of the Idelva Kingdom, it's hard to say, but from the point of view of the crew, yeah. He just wanted a safe place to be confident in, where he and his men can belong. Yep. I mean, that's what should be expected. Yes. We can't have people going around declaring independence. It is destabilizing when that happens, when people do, when, you know, subsections of a country do declare independence. It will destabilize the power structure, so I can see why it's considered illegal. Even from not just a losing powers perspective. Yeah, but I mean, if the top of the country says, "Oh, kill him," what are you gonna do about it? It's not up to you.
方法は間違っちまったけどさ、ラインハルザだって割といいやつだったしな。
やれやれ、自分の命を狙った相手をいいやつとはな。
Guys, I mean, think about the perspective. look, if we think about the perspective that the Granblue fantasy community has on Palmer, we can really understand that what Kyan's saying here is not so bad. Palmern has done some real bad stuff in the past. Like, just read the what is it, Yuri's introduction event, the one with Poseidon. There's some pretty bad stuff going on there. Palmern was not a good guy, but now he's considered to be a pretty good guy. Anyway. Also, Palmern did try to kill us multiple times. Didn't work. Well, except for the first time. That time did work. I mean, really, if you look back on it and assign blame as to whose fault the adventures of Granblue Fantasy are, it really could be considered Palmern's fault. Because of the way he handled things back on Zinken still. I mean, it could not be considered Palmern's fault, but there's a solid argument saying that it is. Alright. What is this? Gross Island? Gross Island? Alright. Well, we're not going to continue anymore for now. So, we are going to stop for this recording and check out our loot. We only got one thing. I believe it is a wonder. Yep, the Jade Piercing. 5% cost off for fire weapon reductions. That is not bad. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. I mean, we're still in a stage of the game where our ruby count is somewhat unstable. So cutting costs is always going to be useful. And when we get around to needing a lot of weapon stones, we're gonna need to do a lot of reductions. Like, there's definitely some stuff coming up ahead that we need a lot of weapon stones for. And I want to make sure we have, especially sword stones. We're going to need an absolute metric ton of sword stones. So, hopefully we can do okay with that. Alright. Well, in any case. Oh, hey. I got another side story to do. We can do that eventually. I'll do that off screen. There's no reason to do it on. In any case, thanks for being here. If anybody's watched all the way until the end, I appreciate it. We're back on the story grind, aiming for chapter 132 as per the what do you call it? The Knick-Knack Academy goal, but there's a secondary goal in the middle. Oh, that's not what I want to click on. Secondary goal in the middle. We really, really want to unlock Cavalier, which requires a quest. That means we need to beat chapter 102, or get to chapter 102. Yeah, it says clear chapter, so beat chapter 102. So that's a nice midpoint goal to go for. And the reason that we want to get Cavalier, of course, is because that will be the key to unlocking our first row 5 class. If we hit Master 30 on Spartan and Master 30 on Cavalier, we'll finally get access to the Paladin class, which has been a goal for quite a while. I believe it also is required to do both of those. Yeah. It's required that we get level 20 Cavalier to get Shieldsworn also, so it's blocking off some of our stuff. We really need to get that class, and it'll be useful, I swear. Cavalier may not be particularly useful on its own, but what it ends up unlocking is going to be pretty strong for us. Anyway, I'm not gonna ramble anymore now that I've talked about some of my plans moving forward. Next, we should probably expect to see another content clear. Some kind of content. I really don't know what direction I'm moving in, but I will move in a direction, and we'll get some content rolling. Be it a T2 raid, one of the showdowns. It'll be something. So, anyway, this has been Shadow SP, signing off. Hope you have a great day.